You want to help? Stand up here. All right. See people. Yeah, look at the camera. Look at the camera. Hey guys, you're watching Daniel and Gian cook, and today we're going to be trying out our hand. Baby G and I are going to be trying our hand at some garlic naan. The recipe was given to us by Sir Suicide. Thank you for the recipe, but never done this before. Baked my first loaf of bread this weekend though, it came out great. So I'm gonna see if I can do this well or not. Let's run through some ingredients. Got 2 cups of flour, 250 grams of all-purpose flour. I'm gonna use a teaspoon of active dry yeast. I'm using 3/8 of a cup of plain yogurt, a tablespoon of vegetable oil. Be using 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of sugar, and 3/8 of a cup of warm milk. You want to point it? What's this called?
It's called
flour. And this is called salt.
Salt.
Say it loud.
Salt.
And this is called yeast. Loud.
Sugar.
Yeast.
Yeast.
Sugar.
Sugar.
Milk.
Milk.
Yogurt.
Yogurt.
Oil.
Oil.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Also forgot to mention a very important ingredient, and that is warm water for your yeast. Without warm water, can't activate the yeast to rise your dough a little bit. So warm water, guys. For this recipe, I'm using 1/8 of a cup. Gonna add that into my sugar. Teaspoon of yeast for the day, but we're gonna throw that in there. I'm gonna mix that up and wait about 10 minutes or so until it starts bubbling up on its own. And when it bubbles up, you know it's ready to go. Right, Papito?
Yeah.
Right? Tell everybody, when it bubbles up, it's ready to go. Oh, you want to mix that? Here, let me mix it. Mix it good. Mix it good. Mix it good. 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt.
Salt.
We want this dough to have a little bit of flavor. I'm gonna throw that in, and then we're gonna mix this up. Nothing worse than bland bread, right guys?
Yeah.
Nothing worse than bland, well, naan. Which I've been scolded before by some of you guys in the comment section for saying naan bread, because naan is bread. Westerners want to westernize everything, so they gotta throw that extra word in. All right, you wanna go? There you go. Well, I think Baby G gave up on us, but time to put together this dough. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna dump in this yeast. We're gonna add our warm milk. Dump our oil in. All right. I'm sure this is not the yogurt that people normally use because it's pretty thick, but obviously always make sure your hands are clean. Mix this together. The recipe I saw, the guy was using a spoon. Probably would have been a better choice for me, but I'm a stupid dummy. So floured my board a little bit so we can get our dough. Massage this buddy. I know, it doesn't look as good as what Mom and Grandma make, but we're working on it.
I want to help you. I want to help you.
You want to help me? Okay. And okay. So Baby G doesn't realize that I'm not letting him. There you go. Do that. Yeah. Touch this, cause
I want to touch this.
don't do that, puppy. Already being sabotaged. Leave the camera. Okay. Okay, come. Okay, touch it. Okay, now look at your hands. Hey, now your hands are yucky. We're gonna put it in our lightly oiled bowl. And then we're gonna cover this thing. Good job. We're gonna cover this thing.
We're gonna cover this thing
and let it rest about an hour or so at room temperature. You know, I said this is gonna be garlic naan, so gotta throw some garlic in there, and also gotta throw a little bit of cilantro, which apparently is the same thing as coriander, although my mom says it's different because in Spanish they call it culantro versus cilantro, but all I got is cilantro. That's what we're using today. I like to smash my garlic like that. So you can see these are some big boys too. You got your culinary school people, and they're great at cutting stuff. I am awful. I hate, actually, prep needs to be done, right? Do not have a sous chef. Baby G is not old enough nor legally allowed to use a knife yet, so I can't make him do that just yet. So I feel like I've had this before with some pretty big chunks of garlic, and then I've had some like kind of fine chunks, so I'm just kind of gonna coarsely go through this. As you can see, entertain yourselves in the comment section with my chopping skills, or let me know you guys, how good are you at chopping stuff up, you know, and how often do you chop stuff up. There's our garlic, and then gonna chop up our cilantro a little bit here. If you ever come to LA and you get some tacos from the street, you'll notice a lot of the taqueros put out really finely chopped up cilantro. You put that and some raw onion with some salsa on your tacos. Just gonna mix this up into one little bowl here. Probably not the right thing to do, but I don't care. This is my video, so I'm gonna do whatever I want to, guys, because that's how I roll. That's the Daniel and Gian way. What have you guys been doing at home, by the way, during this whole quarantine? Are you guys how locked up are you guys? You know, we've been watching videos of people getting beat up in the street by the police. Let me know in the comments section what you guys are up to. And also, I haven't said this yet, but make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Stay tuned. I'm going to try to do this as much as Baby G lets me, because he's so far not the best partner, but you know, we're going to do what we're going to do. As you guys can see, the dough has risen. It's nice and fluffy and yeasty. You can smell that yeast. By the way, let me.
You're scared of this.
I'm gonna grab this ball of dough right here. Look at that. Restaurant quality here. What we got going on? Sprinkle garlic in here. Too much garlic. Is there such thing as too much garlic? I don't know. I'm gonna grab this thing with the left hand. Ooh, it's nice. It's fluffy. Alright. Let's see what we got going on here. Hopefully it doesn't stick. Flip our naan here. Let that garlic cook for a little bit. I'm actually kind of proud of myself that my cast iron skillet is not, the dough's not sticking to it. It's actually coming out pretty easy. Cook some meat on there and there's always an issue. Alright. We're gonna add a little butter. So we get that nice little coat of fat on top. Always makes everything taste better, right? It's probably too much butter, but you know, I don't judge you for how you butter your biscuit, do I? Voila! Garlic naan. I'll let you guys know. How it tastes later when I eat my curry. Check in tomorrow. See you next time.